Arsenal Fan TV. Mo, what can we say? I mean, that was a fantastic performance today, on the back of another fantastic performance the other day against Everton.
Yeah, the other day. It was a long time ago.
A long time ago with the international break.
Yeah.
Why haven't we been doing this more regularly?
I don't know. Look, it's tough. Half of football is mental, half of it is physical when the players go out on the pitch. And today, physically it was just the same. Mentally, the game against Watford, where we lost in the cup, completely different. It was a different beast, a completely different animal today. I love it when I don't have to come here and say that we don't utilise the 90 minutes. Today we were brilliant from the off, and it makes all the difference. You exert your superiority, and it shines through. Special mention to Hector Bellerin today and Alex Iwobi. These are two lads that have come through our system. I know we got Bellerin obviously from Barca, but he was a nobody when he came. People didn't even know that he was part of that deal that took Fabregas to Barca. He wasn't even, that didn't soften the blow for us when Fabregas went. It's just, he was completely unnoticed. And the way he's come through and the way he's performed, today he was faultless, delighted for him that he got his goal. It was absolutely amazing. And then you look at Iwobi today. Cut Iwobi some slack. I see him getting stick on social media for his antics or whatever. He's young, but as long as he's doing the business on the pitch, cut him a bit of slack.
He plays without fear, doesn't he? I mean, there's no fear in him whatsoever. He just, you see him, he just picks up the ball and he's just, I mean, United have got Rashford, we got Iwobi now.
Yeah, look, it's brilliant. He's a gem that's come through, and let's just hope that he fulfills his potential because, players like Theo, for example, and Chamberlain, they had bags of potential, haven't really fulfilled it. We need to make sure we nurture his potential, make sure he fulfills it. Today I want a statistician to help me out on this. I don't think that we would have played more successful passes than any game in the Premier League than we did today. Passing was phenomenal. They were having a laugh at points. El Neni and Sanchez, the amount of 1-2s that they pulled off, and then Ozil and Sanchez started having a go as well. It was a treat today for us, but I have to say, Watford just didn't seem interested at all. I think we're coming to that stage of the season where some teams know they've got nothing to play for, other teams know they've got everything to play for. And, we've got everything to play for right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, any chance? I mean, do we write off the league? Or do you think that there's actually still a chance that we can win this?
The way I see it, right, if we look, we always talk about Anfield 89 to this day because it was unthinkable that we'd go and do that. Will we be, if we go and win the league this year, say for example we go and win all of our games and Leicester drop a few points here and there and we go and sneak the league, will they be talking about it as a miracle in 20 years' time? No.
Yeah, they would.
They won't. Robbie, they won't. It will just be
talking about a miracle at the end of the season if that happened.
No, it will be in 20 years' time. This won't be remembered as a miracle. This won't be like, oh, do you remember that time? When Aguero put that goal in, that will be remembered in 20 years' time. This one won't be. It will be like, oh, there was a gap and they made it. It's not unfeasible that we can do this and win this league. We are obviously requiring other teams to drop points, and it is unlikely. I'm not saying that I'd put my life savings on it. It is unlikely, but the fact of the matter is, it's not going to be a miracle if it happens. The odds are against us. All we can do is go out and put performances like we've done today. The last time that we went out and won 4-0 against a team in the league, I can't even remember it. We haven't done this for a long time. So look, if we're hitting form at the right time, Everton and Watford, two very good performances, it leaves us in good stead. I fully expect, and I'm saying this before Tottenham play Liverpool, and I'm saying this before Leicester have got their game tomorrow against Southampton, I fully expect that either one or both of those will drop points this weekend, and that's all we can do. Win our games, win them well, win them convincingly, rack up that goal difference and chip away at that gap, and that will come. Last thing I want to say as well, we've got to mention Rocky Rocastle today. Lovely tribute on the 7th minute. Rocky Rocastle. Rocky Rocastle. And there's a lot of people here that never watched him play. He's remembered so fondly at Arsenal, not just because he was a great footballer, but by all accounts, he was an absolute gent within the game. He was brilliant. And you look at some of our other players like Ray Parlour, Ian Wright, Lee Dixon, the way they talk about him, the love that they've got for him. He was a special character, and it was a lovely tribute today. And I just want to end it on one quote, right? Because I was reflecting on this quote. We all hear it a lot with Rocky. Remember who you are and who you represent. And when I was thinking about that, there's kind of one, let's say, entity that I think is quite far removed from that, staying true to that quote, and I think it's Arsenal. When you really think about who Arsenal are, why they were founded, what they were meant to represent, we're so far gone from that. I really, really would love Arsenal to reflect on that quote. The way fans get treated, the way we run our club, the way 3 million gets taken out every now and then. There was meant to be a Rocky banner today. I didn't see it anywhere in the stadium. Little things like that. I think Arsenal could heed a lot of that advice. And, you know, I think the sooner that Kroenke gets out of a club, the sooner that will happen. That's all.
Cool. Did you hear him? Yeah. Wasn't he at that kit launch last season? The solicitor, the accountant, and the walking merchandise man. Did you see at the kit launch? Oh, Mr. Gazidis, what a wonderful job you're doing! What a wonderful job! You should not listen to the fans. Don't listen to the fans. You're doing a wonderful job. And now he's here now saying, oh, get rid of the hierarchy.